Hello YouTube friends, we're here in Jupiter, Florida along the Treasure Coast. Come along with me as we explore some of the better known areas. Blowing Rocks Preserve, Jonathon Dickinson State Park, and the Tunnel of Trees. Then hop on over to the Lighthouse for a tour. Hello everybody, we're here this morning at Dubois Park, going for a stroll along the trails and then walk over to the water's edge. We're here in front of the Dubois Pioneer Home on Jupiter Inlet. This iron cannon was recovered in 1987 from the wreck of the San Miguel de Arcangel, the ship that was on its return voyage to Spain when it wrecked outside of the mouth of Jupiter Inlet. Jupiter Inlet meets the Atlantic Ocean. So we're here at the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse. Purchased our tickets. Gonna go on the climb up the lighthouse. I've been told that 18, very interesting. It's a workman's work studio to look at that. Then here, this is only 2 years old. It's like a little, you can follow the path here and walk out so you can get a view along the Loxahatchee River. So 2 years old. I think we'll do that after we climb the lighthouse. A lot of interesting historical things to visit here, like the Pioneer Homestead. So here we go for our lighthouse adventure. Right. Following along the trail that will lead us to the lighthouse. We'll go for a climb. These photos were taken in the 1880s. Pictured here are Dr. Billy, Charlie Tiger, Tommy Tiger, and Johnny Parker. Interesting Seminole Indian history. The Seminole Indians maintained a friendly relationship with the Jupiter Lighthouse keepers and the other white pioneers like George Tyndall that lasted for decades. So the Seminole Indians inhabited this area for centuries. They named the Loxahatchee River Loxahatchee, which means Turtle River. There were Indian wars between the years of 1818 and 1858, and the war leader Abiaka, also known as Sam Jones, retreated to the river to strategize and resupply. So the lighthouse was first lit in 1860. This lighthouse was built upon an Indian midden. So here we go, climbing the steps. There's 139 steps total to reach the top. I think we can do it. Let's go on our lighthouse adventure. So this spiral staircase we'll be climbing 139 steps to the top. And let's begin. I'm not going to film all of it because I want to hold on to the rail. There you go. So little platform areas to stop and rest along the way. There's a beautiful view looking out towards the Atlantic Ocean. And behind us is the Loxahatchee River. Another view out the window as we climb the spiral staircase. And this is the Loxahatchee River. So here we are, finished climbing 139 steps. I'm up at the top. It has a magnificent 360-degree view. It's a gorgeous day today, a bit windy, but I'm finding that to be refreshing. This is the Loxahatchee River here, and then here is the Atlantic Ocean. So let's go around and I'll give you a tour. They're doing a lot of construction, so you'll see cranes and things over on this side.
Look out that way. See how blue it is out there?
So it was less than a 5-minute climb to get to the top. I think it was totally worth it. This is the area where they're working on the bridge.
So you guys can also check out the Lighthouse People's Woodshop Museum, which is that little building right down there.
And coming around here to the other side. The views are spectacular. Totally worth $15 for adults, $12 for seniors, $8 for children to come up and view Jupiter from the lighthouse.
Watch your head.
Loxahatchee River behind you. It's the four water bodies coming together in
Loxahatchee
one
River
place.
behind me, Jupiter Inlet, Indian River that flows all the way to Cape Canaveral. Quite interesting to find out.
Welcome to the top of Lighthouse, guys. If you have any questions about the lighthouse or what you're looking at, I'm happy to answer them for you.
It's worth it, trust me. Tell me about the bodies of water.
So, big body of water out there.
It'll be the Atlantic Ocean.
There you go. Excellent job.
Yeah.
Body of water that goes out into the Atlantic Ocean.
Don't know.
Come on. Where are you?
Jupiter.
What is
Jupiter
that?
Inlet.
It's the Jupiter Inlet. There you go. You do know. Okay. How about this one right here? This is called the Indian River Lagoon. It's actually not a river. It's actually a lagoon that's connected to multiple places to the ocean. But it runs basically from here all the way up to Cape Canaveral. But it's part of the Intercoastal Waterway System, so you can actually get in that boat right there and go all the way up to the Chesapeake Bay and never go out in the ocean. You can also go down here, go around the corner, and go all the way down to Key Biscayne and Miami without going out in the ocean. To the west of us, behind you, when you look that way, that is actually the Loxahatchee River. So the Loxahatchee River comes together with the Indian River Lagoon, with the Intercoastal Waterway System, with the Jupiter Inlet, and they all go out into the Atlantic Ocean.
This is the lantern where the light is?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then you can see the arms of it right there.
Yes. Spending the day today at Jonathon Dickinson State Park, out hiking some of the trails, walked over in Camp Murphy where the bicycle trails are, quite interesting. Went on a kayaking tour on the river, which is a 2-hour tour. They also have boat rentals. So here in Jonathon Dickinson State Park, there's an extensive trail system for bikes and hiking. Camp Murphy is where the mountain biking area is. I have some videos of that area. The trails are very well maintained, going from green novice trails to black diamond. Black diamond are awesome with jumps and ramps and other difficult technical terrain. This area is a pine forest and a saw palmetto area. It's very dense. There's an alligator right there. That's about as close as I can get. Looks like he's sleeping. There's a wooden bridge. And in 1950, Jonathon Dickinson State Park opened to the public. One of the things I love about being outside, getting up with the sunrise, resting and going to sleep when the sun goes down, and all the hours in between, time seems to stand still. No looking at watches or clocks, just being outside in nature, enjoying the world, the sounds of birds. in the breeze. Okay, I don't have your face.
So Meadow has been here for 15 months. She was 7 days old when she came from an alligator farm out west of Lake Okeechobee, Gatorama. And she is a teaching animal to show that when babies first hatch out of their egg, they have their camouflage striping. They got their heavy scutes on the back that are like solar panels and pull in the sun. So she's touchable on her back, and she's got softer scales on her side. But those solar panels pull in the sun and just warm her up, and then she goes in the water and cools off. So she's got great webbing on her back feet, claws on her front feet. But she'll lose her color as she grows a foot a year. And she'll be about 6 years old, 6 feet. Girls can get 6 to 10, boys can get 10 to 14. And if you see babies from 7 inches up to this size, there's a mom somewhere close by. And when moms are protective, they will growl and be aggressive, but they do not feed their babies. So she's born with teeth, and her favorite food would be like fish, tadpoles, insects, and as they grow a foot a year, they need bigger food.
Going down to the lagoon at the Hobe Sound Nature Refuge area. Out here walking along Hobe Sound Lagoon, The sand is so white and fine. It's so beautiful. Very peaceful and relaxing. I'll turn the camera around so you can see what the lagoon looks like. Enjoy! I search for good Mexican food, and this little market and taqueria has delicious food. I literally was driving along the highway and saw this Tapatía Mercado and made a U-turn to stop and eat. Although there's no place to sit down and eat, it's takeout only, the food is excellent. This is the Tunnel of Trees. I was told that last summer a tornado came through here and knocked down many of the trees. The city came and put them back up with poles. There's one with a pole. It's very beautiful, it's shaded. These old banyan trees.
Your destination is on the right.
Over the bridge and now we're on Jupiter Island. So one can connect to the Great Florida Birding Trail here. The trail also went through the Hobe Sound Refuge Center. The end of the Tunnel of Trees. This is the entrance to Blowing Rock Preserve. It's just a short walk through the canopy to the beach. Out here at Blowing Rock during high tide. It's fun to watch the waves crash against the Anastasia rock formations here. Found a couple lovely shells here on the beach. Very nice beach for shelling. This one's broken. That's a real pretty shell. I think I'll put it back. I found two others. I really like the colors in this one. Very nice. So here's a view of the sand dunes behind the rocks. I'm going to try and climb up on top of the rock formations. See if I can get another view.